The story starts in a school where a group of kids surrounding another kid and asking him to give them money. The boy these punks are surrounding is Takeda Junpei, our MC. And here this bully boy called Kido Shuta is the leader of the group of these delinquents. He kicked Kido Shuta and told him to get the money if he doesn't have it. He should just go and steal money. He wants 50,000 yen today. This is Takeda Junpei's everyday life, getting beaten up. Then a girl named Tatsumiya Noriko, or Noriko for short, comes there to save Takeda. The bullies said that they can't believe how Noriko always comes to save this trash. She is just like his wife. She grabs Takeda and takes him away from there. Others are laughing at him except Kido Shuta. He is angry. He can't digest that such a loser has a girlfriend. After they get away from there, Takeda says that he is fine and this doesn't concern her. Just because she is his childhood friend doesn't mean she has to get involved in his business. She said that he might have forgotten about this, but a long time ago, he saved her when she was bullied. So she can't just turn a blind eye to this. She said that she understands that he is actually a really strong person. That's why even if everyone hates him, she won't hate him. Takeda Junpei, or just Junpei, said that he understands that nothing will change unless he changes himself first. He thinks that even by a little, for Noriko's sake, he must change himself. He gains a little bit of confidence suddenly. The bully group comes back and says that he changed his mind, and he needs the money back today. Junpei and Noriko are confused. Then suddenly their bodies start to get distorted. All of them are shocked and confused about what is going on. Then they are transported to another space. All of them are stunned and confused. They don't know what just happened. Then a boy appears there and says that he will explain the situation. Everyone is shocked after seeing him. Kido gets angry and asks who this brat is and where they are. He shows aggression against this kid. The kid says that he understands the reason behind his reaction, but this is annoying. After that, the face of Kido gets split and starts twisting in different directions, just like when someone twists clothes to dry them. And just when you twist something too much, it breaks or gets split. The same thing happened with his head. After seeing this scene, everyone is shocked, and the kid is smiling. After seeing the blood and head of Kido, they almost lose their minds. Noriko starts screaming like crazy. Then, that kid snaps his fingers, and Kido gets his head back. Again, everyone is shocked after seeing Kido's head fine. Then, that kid introduces himself. He is the creator of the world they live in. In other words, a god. He was originally a human as well, but it's been 3 billion years since he became a god. Well, that might not be the exact number of years, as it's been too long, and he lost count. Well, even gods have their share of troubles. For example, they can't die. That's why they have to find ways to kill time. That's right. He was bored and has lots of time to spare. That's why this time he decided to come up with a new way to kill time, and that's transferring them into another world. No one wants to utter a single word. Well, that's to be expected. After all, how can anyone possibly speak up in this kind of strange situation? And his world exists within another dimension, and that world is like any fantasy games. In that world, the kings of the major countries would use summoning magic to summon their desired heroes, because he allowed the usage of summoning magic just for them. Noriko said that she doesn't understand what he is saying, but she begs him to send her back home. She just wants to live a normal life. After hearing that, the so-called god gets angry. He said that he was bored, so why would he send them back? Kido's gang also tries to understand and take in the situation. Then the god asks Junpei if he understands the situation. Junpei said that he understands a little. Then the god resumes his explanation. He told them that they can see their status window in front of them. Levels and ability are the norms in the world they are going. An average person has around 50 GP and 20 AP. Using that as a reference, everyone can determine their own worth. For example, Kido is crazy strong with an impressive skill. Skills are divided into 5 levels from low, which is called beginner, to high, called ultra. And this appraisal skill is a gift for them. Kido's gang all get decent stats and skills. Then Kido comes to check Junpei's status. After seeing the status window of Junpei, he starts laughing. Then another one comes to see his status. He also starts laughing after seeing it. Junpei's stats are almost 20 times less than Kido's stats, and he also doesn't have a job. Then the god comes and explains to him that no jobs mean that he is free to get whatever skills he wants. Usually, people get their skills in accordance with their level, but for him, he has to defeat enemies and take their skills. So if we put it that way, then that's actually quite an amazing ability. The so-called god tells him that he has to defeat enemies by himself. And strong enemies with rare skills are rare to find, but there's a labyrinth filled with abnormal monsters, and there might even be something he wants there. Then Junpei's focus goes to Noriko. He tries to call her, but she doesn't listen. She is in shock and scared. She said that they might die in another world, and it might get really ugly in another world. And Kido has the best stats among them, so they should work together. Well, Noriko is also jobless with even worse stats than Junpei, so it's understandable that she wants to stick with the strong. Then the god sends them to another world on their new journey.